Hey there, it's Reagan, and today I'm going to show you the differences of two of the generations of the grand old USA. Generation X versus the Millennials. Our parents versus us. I cannot begin to explain how different these generations are. First, you should know what these two things are. Generation X, or the generation before ours, are the people who were born in roughly the 60s to about the 80s. For me, this would be my parents. The Millennials were the people who were born in the 90s, maybe late 80s, but into the 2000s. This is where I fall since I was born in 1999. So it might be obvious, but there are a lot of differences between these two generations. For starters, there's a huge difference in numbers. There are 51 million people who are considered Generation X, and there are 75 million people who are considered the Millennials. That is a difference of 24 million people. Now that you have an understanding of the amount of people, I will go on to today's topic, the difference in personalities. In the movies, you see kids biking around, going wherever they want, just roaming freely. I think about how cool that would be just to be so independent. Now, this was not just in the movies. The Generation Xers actually did this. They would go bike around town, spend the whole day out and about with no parental supervision. They did not grow up thinking that the world was dangerous or that people can't be trusted. For the Millennials, we've grown up in a time where the world and its people have been dangerous. We have experienced school shootings, 9/11, and other terrorist attacks, just to name a few. Our world has been deemed a dangerous place. So this causes us not to have the ability to roam around freely without any guardians. Our parents also strive to protect us from the evils of the world, so we're more sheltered than Generation X was. Now let's talk about independence. Quick vote. Who do you think was more independent, Generation X or the Millennials? If you guessed Generation X, then ding ding ding, you are correct. Their perceptions are shaped by having to grow up and take care of themselves at an early age because their parents were getting laid off, politicians were lying, all of that stuff. It was also an increased divorce rate at this time, so children felt that they had to fend for themselves. Us Millennials are very sheltered and depend on our parents a lot. We have a fixed schedule of where we need to be and what we need to do, and our parents help us do every step of that. So those are two of the biggest differences between Generation X and the Millennials. It's very easy to see that Generation X was much more independent and free-roaming than the Millennials. I hope this video helped you out. I'm Reagan Boland, and thanks for watching.